Hello. Welcome back, Furies. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best beauty brands to shop at Sephora. I feel like, in my opinion, these beauty brands are also underrated. Some of them are pretty familiar, but I also want to give you guys some of my favorite products to buy from these brands. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to be going in alphabetical order for you guys. So the first brand that I want to start with is Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown is a brand that has been around for years. It's one of the oldest makeup brands that have been used for like runway shows. It's kind of up there with MAC, to be honest, but Bobbi Brown has kind of like calmed down just a little bit since the actual face behind the brand, Bobbi Brown, has separated herself from the brand and she has her own thing now. So Bobbi Brown is still one of those brands that's still around, but I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about them as much anymore. So the product that I want to mention from them is their color correcting sticks as well as their foundation. Specifically, hold on, let me go look through my collection to get the actual name. I don't want to lie to y'all. Hold on. Listen, I couldn't find a color corrector stick, okay, but trust me, it's good. But their foundation, this one is specifically the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF. If you are sensitive to SPF, I would pass on this because it does have SPF 15, but this is a beautiful formula for those that love like a natural looking beat. And an honorable mention is their vitamin enriched face base. I've been using this for years and they actually sent me the larger size. Shout out to Bobbi Brown, because it's kind of a pricey product, but if you want a primer that is as good as a moisturizer and a primer in one, so you don't have to use both, you will love this. This is also great for makeup artists just because it's great for all skin types. This has definitely been a favorite for a really long time. After Bobbi Brown, we're skipping all the way to the D's. I know some of y'all are like, huh? This is just my opinion. Okay, so we're getting into Dessa Beauty. Dessa Beauty is one of the biggest brands in Sephora right now. It's Black owned. She's a makeup artist. She's super talented and she's actually been doing like a statewide tour. I believe Jackie Aina did part of the tour with her. Her makeup products are like that. She's actually very respected in the community of makeup, just like Pat McGrath. But the one product that I've really been loving by Dessa Beauty is the Blurring Balm Powder. You guys have seen me talk about this on my YouTube channel. Such an amazing product. It's very unique. It's a foundation, but at the same time a primer. You can use it to bronze, you can use it to contour, you can use it for eyeshadow. It's a multi-use product, which a lot of Dessa Beauty products are. But what I like specifically about this foundation is because it works on all skin types. There's a special ingredient in it called Upsolite. I think that's how you say it. It absorbs oil in the skin, but at the same time, it adjusts to your skin the longer that you wear it. So if you're dry, it'll keep you hydrated and it keeps the moisture from coming out the skin. But if you are oily, it does absorb the oil and it helps basically with touch-ups throughout the day. If you are oily, you will love it. I love it as a dry skin gal, so putting y'all on. We're still in the D's because we love the D. Okay, I'll stop. I'm annoying. Dermalogica has always been a skincare brand that I respected, especially because Jackie Aina put me on years ago. Jackie Aina has always been one of the faces behind Dermalogica and she can influence me to buy a sock. So I got into Dermalogica a couple years ago. I raved and spent some coin on their special cleansing gel. And honestly, that's one of my favorite products from Dermalogica. The special cleansing gel is such a good cleanser. Great for all skin types, but I am dry skin. It does not dry my skin out. It's soap free apparently. I don't know the whole specs, but all I do know is that it gives me a nice rich cleanse whether I have no makeup on, sunscreen on, or makeup on. It gives me a nice rich cleanse and it doesn't strip my skin at all. And it also helps with breakouts pretty well. So if you're looking for a really good prestige cleanser, if you like more higher end skincare, I definitely say check out Dermalogica. They have great stuff and it's backed by dermatologists, so hey, you can't get no better than that, right? The next brand that I want to get into is actually an underrated one to me. A lot of people don't talk about this brand. And the brand is called Pharmacy. If you know, you know. Pharmacy is a skincare brand that's pretty on like the really natural side. A lot of their products don't really go viral or stick out, but one product that a lot of people rave about, as well as myself, are their melting balms. If you like melting balms or oil cleansers, you will love this product. It's actually one of the only melting balms I've used that don't burn my eyes but also get all the makeup off. I'm talking all of the makeup off. I'm not talking about just the face. I'm not talking about just the mascara. It gets everything off and it doesn't leave anything behind. And I mean that wholeheartedly. It's a great melting balm. And honestly, I feel like it stands in a class of its own. They did release a couple new scents. I'm not really huge with the scents. I just get it because of the product. They have like a strawberry shortcake scent. I think they have like a more greens type of scent. That's the one that I used, but they smell pretty good when I use them, especially if you have dry skin like me. You'll love it. The next brand is one that's actually pretty common. I know y'all are gonna look at me sideways like, girl, why'd you include this brand? Because I have to, as an honorable mention. Fenty Beauty, okay? Fenty Beauty, Miss Riri, Rihanna, Robin, all right? Robin. Fenty Beauty is one of the most inclusive brands I've ever seen, and surprisingly, the products that you think I'm gonna list, I'm not. One of the main products that I really love from Fenty Beauty are their gloss bombs. I'm a huge lip gloss person. I don't like the stickiness. I'm a real big texture person. I have texture sensitivities. So if I feel like a lip gloss is feeling weird on my lips, I'll wipe it off immediately. But gloss bombs are like the only formula that I feel I can truly wear all day just because of how comfortable they are. I also like the cream gloss bombs that have like a little bit of shade to them. I have not tried the icy one. I do have one of their lip plumpers, which is one of my favorite shades, Hot Cherry. Oh my gosh, Hot Cherry is so pretty. But if you want an amazing lip gloss that's going to last, keep your lips hydrated but not make it uncomfortable, definitely try out their gloss bombs. We're still in the F's. Can you believe it? I can't either. We're on Fresh. Have you guys ever heard of Fresh Beauty? Fresh Beauty is one of those brands that's like really low key. Like people know about it, but it's like chilling in the background being humble. It needs to stop being humble because Fresh is one of the best organic skincare brands out here, okay? Well, not organic. I don't think they're organic, but they have really high quality ingredients, like damn near spa ingredients, okay? I know y'all are gonna look at me sideways, but literally all their products are my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've used their essence. I've tried multiple of their moisturizers. I haven't tried any of their cleansers. I've tried some of their serums. Oh my gosh. And the scents are very fresh. Like they smell fresh. They smell like greens. They smell like apples. And I'm not talking about like an actual artificial scent. It smells like the real thing. But I would have to say that my all-time favorite product by Fresh is their black tea moisturizer. I'm almost out of it, to be honest with you, but that moisturizer just does things to my skin that no other moisturizer can do. Now don't get it twisted, it's a very expensive moisturizer. She's pricey, she's a coin, but I feel like personally she's worth every penny just because it really does give you, I don't want to say that perfect skin, but it gives you that perfect wake up skin, the skin that you want to wake up with in the morning where you're like, ugh, no makeup, the real me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites. And if you guys do try it, let me know what you think. I know I put y'all onto a lot of stuff, so feel free to give me your honest opinion. Another brand that y'all are gonna look at me sideways for including, but I don't care, Haus Labs. Haus Labs needs to be in this video, and y'all know this. Haus Labs, one of my favorite makeup brands, okay? Now, honestly, I'm gonna be kind of stereotypical and basic and basically say the foundation and the concealers are my favorite products from Haus Labs. I also like their highlighters, I like their blush, I like their eyeliners, I like their brow pencils. Honestly, there's not really a product in Haus Labs inventory that I don't like. I think their face paints are one of the products that I don't really care for, but it's not a bad product. Haus Labs just really eats it up every single time. Their base, their complexion makeup is on a different level. Next is Huda Beauty. You guys know I could not skip over Huda Beauty. I am so sorry. Huda Beauty has a lot of products. Ever since they came out back in the day and they just sold lashes and liquid lipstick, they have launched hundreds of products now. And honestly, I'm gonna be basic again. You guys, that setting powder is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's amazing. I have it on right now. I actually also have on the Easy Bake and Snatch powder on top of it. Her new release powder. If you guys want a review on that, I'll be happy to give it to you. But the setting powder eats. It's one of the best setting powders on the market. Only con is that it does have fragrance and a lot of people don't like the fragrance. Personally, it doesn't bother me, also because it doesn't linger, but it's just the blurring. The blurring, you can't get past the blurring. You can't get past how many good shades that she has. You can't get past the brightening. She did that, okay? I am so sorry, but she did that. Let's get into the J's, okay? We're skipping over the I, all right? Josie Moran. Josie Moran is a name that you don't really hear often. often. They have like infomercials sometimes. If I'm not, you know, I don't know. I feel like they have infomercials. Do they have infomercials? Josie Moran is a skincare brand that's been around for a really long time. They're very popular with their body care, but they also have skincare as well. They sent me a PR package a while back with their body butter and some of their skincare. Their skincare is okay, but their body butters, hold on, their body butters, they eat. Technically, I wouldn't really label it as a body butter because it's more of a lotiony kind of texture. It's kind of creamy, but when it goes on the skin, it's very radiant. It makes your skin very soft, and I love the subtle scent that it has. It's not very overbearing, so if you like to layer different scents, you'll love it. Definitely recommend if you're looking for a high-end body care. Now next, I hope you guys didn't think I was just gonna do makeup and skincare, right? Kayi. I'm coming for you, Kayi. I'm coming for you, Kayi. Kayi is one of the best fragrances that I've ever smelled in my life. And I know y'all are looking at me like, huh? I mean, okay, I'm kind of like over exaggerating just a little bit because I do have other scents that are my favorites. But I like Kayi because they put so much thought into their brand. Mona actually follows me on TikTok. Yeah, my favorite is the Yum Gelato fragrance. That fragrance came out like a couple months ago. You guys, I don't think you understand. I have to save up for the big bottle just because I keep buying the little $25 bottles. I'm not balling, okay? I'm not balling yet, but there are big bottles. Oh my gosh, I need one of those ASAP. And I'm so glad it's not a limited edition fragrance because I would just simply fall over. But it's like the perfect gourmand, pretty sweet. If you don't like very sweet scents, it's not gonna be your favorite. 2 more brands left, okay? 2 more. Are you still here? Look at me, look at me. You looking? Kiehl. Kiehl is a brand that's kind of popular. They do a lot of ads, okay? And I'd be lying if I said I didn't do an ad, but it's because I love their stuff. Kiehl's is great. Kiehl's is one of those brands that I feel like is kind of like in the middle of prestige, and I don't want to say lower end, but I guess say like middle, I guess, because some of their products are a little bit pricey, but a lot of them are pretty affordable. Kiehl's has some great skincare, and I also like Kiehl's because they target a lot of skin types within their skincare line. Personally, some of my favorites are the moisturizers and face masks. They have just one face mask in my bathroom that I have been loving. I forgot what it's called. I probably put it on the screen, but it's specifically for dry skin, and when I tell you my skin loves it, my skin eats it up, okay? Devours it. And then the last brand we're going to get into is another body care brand. Have you guys heard of Kapari? Kapari is a great brand. It's kind of TikTok aware right now, kind of like TikTok famous. Most of their buzz came from TikTok. They have a large variety of body care products. Right now, one of their most popular products, I believe, is their body oil that has SPF in it, which is pretty unique. You don't see a lot of body oils with sunscreen in them. Personally, for me, I love their body butters. Now, their body butters are real body butters. They're not like the Josie Moran body butters. These ones are thick. These ones have some texture behind them, but when you put them on, they give you the softest feeling on the skin, and I personally really enjoy the scents that they have. Only con is that the jars are kind of small, which kind of sucks because I got a big body. I need I need a lot. I have a big body, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna need them to up the sizes. This wraps up the video of the best brands to shop in Sephora. This is part 1. I'm probably gonna make this maybe a part 2, part 3 series. It just all depends. And if I make part 2, it all depends on y'all. Make sure to slam that like button. Okay, I hate to sound basic, but hit it. If you like videos like this where I offer makeup recommendations, feel free to click the playlist on my right. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I do post every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.